Kind of sad seeing it like that, like, you know, through video, but it is pretty much in everyday life. Hi, just welcome back. Today I am going to be checking out Hebe Tien. So this is her newest music video that is titled Hysteria. I have no idea, but my hair is totally giving me a hysteria at this point. There is no English closed captions at the moment as I'm checking out. This came out November 15th. I'm filming it on the 17th. So far there's still no English closed captions, but it's okay. I am looking forward to see if there's like any kind of like story to it. To me, it feels like the title is like very like a strong title. So I am thinking there might be like, I don't know, some kind of representation and stuff, but it could be not, you know, I could be super confused and stuff like that, but I am waiting to listen to her wonderful voice, and if there's no particular music video to this, it's alright, let's go. That's a lot of chords, I hate chords. Tied up. It's like tied up to a current electronic madness. Okay. So it is the representation of how everyone is. Kind of sad seeing it like that, like, you know, through video, but it is pretty much in everyday life. Got some virtual reality double thing. It's like we don't even know what we're watching or what we're doing, but we're just continuing. I am kind of curious now about the closed caption. Oh, it went off. They woke up, you know. No longer in a trance. It's like being trapped in this world. Trying to break out, have the power outage, so everything just goes off. Oh! Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Not a good place to, you know, do the games. It's kind of like truthful presentation. It's scary, honestly. You know, it does feels like if you know, like when power outage, for example, happens all the time, you know, and some people seem to be like not knowing what to do, or just kind of like where it's like a daily routine kind of like disrupted, you know, type of a thing. So you're like, oh, well, I'm always dependable on electronics. I'm always doing this through them, or I'm using this for this and this and that. It's like, and it's no longer a thing. It's like, what do you do? What do you do? It's like some feels like are able to find an option, you know, find, like me personally, I just do things around the house. I mean, I do things around the house anyways. I'm not addicted to my phone or anything. I find things useful. I find it much easier to go and look for things, whether it is shopping, whether it is looking up like useful videos to get something done, or if I have a question and stuff like that. I definitely find that useful. I'm very glad that, you know, there's like a computer right there and the phone and stuff. But I do like TV. I do enjoy, you know, some of the dramas and anime and stuff like that, so I do watch that. But if not, you know, honestly, there's always something to do. Books to read. I personally get busy around the house, you know, cleaning, cooking, this and that and stuff like that. And to children, honestly, sometimes it does feels like having a harder time finding things. My youngest one is a little bit like, what do I do? I'm like, hey, you got plenty of toys. You can do this and that and stuff like that. So it is kind of like a normal thing nowadays, you know, feels like it. But there are those who just like are just unable to find or cope with it or deal with it to what to do next. What is the step? What do you do if there is no electronics going on? When I was growing up, you know, honestly, electronics wasn't a thing. We weren't able to even watch TV for very long. Mom would be saying, it's like, oh, you'll ruin your eyes and stuff like that. That was just kind of a thing going on. So we weren't really watching TV that very often. Usually like on the weekend, that was like in the morning, some cartoons and stuff like that. But other than that, there's always something, you know. I mean, my school life was fairly busy. I had extracurriculum classes I had to go to, whether it was after school or before school. So it was always busy, and I was only going outside and playing only pretty much on the weekend, and kind of stayed out there all the time. So, but this is a completely different era, kind of a, you know, and it's just evolving way too quickly, honestly. There's a lot of things coming out, and then a lot of things are just taking over stuff. So I think it's still a little good if somebody would like just randomly cope without electronics, at least for a day, like, right? Just try it to see what it's like to do, you know, without it. But every morning, I mean, I use my phone all the time. I have to call, I call my parents in the morning, because it's like that time difference and stuff like that on the way to work. It's very early for me. It is already past afternoon for them, so I get to chit chat and stuff like that. So it's definitely much, like, there was a lot of good out of it. Like, it makes me communicate with my family that much easier than used to buying a calling cards, or it was just too difficult back then. So I'm very happy for that. I'm able to see my family anytime I want to. And considering, you know, I can't fly that far away, or I can't even fly anywhere this year, so that was canceled. Alright, so thank you so much for the great suggestion. If you want more, leave in the comments below. That was subscribe to our channel. Hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.
It doesn't have to be